What if I tell you something? That human mind is so powerful that we can become anything and achieve anything in life. But at the same time, you can become completely powerless if you believe it. The greatest gift we got as a human is our mind. Everything you see around you right now was once just an idea inside someone's head. Before it became reality, it was just a thought. And the same mind that created all of this is inside you. But here's where most people go wrong. You don't use your mind in your favor. You use it against yourself. You overthink, you replay, you doubt, you create problems that don't even exist, and slowly you trap yourself in a loop. Instead of creating something new, you keep going back to your past again and again and again. And you need to remember this one thing: your past experiences are not the only truth. Just because you had a bad relationship, a bad friendship, a bad financial situation, doesn't mean your future is going to be the same. But if you turn those experiences into beliefs, then yes, they will come back as patterns. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this so you can see how powerful your belief system actually is. If you believe money is hard to earn, it will become hard. If you believe I always mess things up, you will keep messing things up. Not because you're incapable, but because your mind is trying to prove you right. Your mind is not your enemy, but it is a machine, and it runs on one thing: belief. There's a line that goes like this: whatever you hold in your mind on a consistent basis is exactly what you will experience in your life. This idea comes from Earl Nightingale. Whatever you keep thinking, you start becoming. And right now, most of you are using this power in reverse. You are thinking about everything that went wrong, everything you lost, everything that hurt you, and then you ask, why does my life feel stuck? And listen, I understand. Your pain is valid. What happened to you was real, and it hurt. And I'm not here to tell you just be positive. No, feel it, grieve it, cry if you have to, break if you have to. But don't leave there, because your mind doesn't know the difference between what is happening right now and what you keep replaying. So every time you go back to that memory, your body feels it again. The same pain, the same heaviness, the same emotions. And slowly, you build an identity around it. I'm the one who always gets hurt. I'm the one who fails. I'm the one who struggles. And that identity becomes your life. There's something Viktor Frankl once said, and I want you to feel this, not just hear it. Everything can be taken from a person. Everything except one thing: the ability to choose how you respond. He said this after surviving one of the darkest phases in human history. When he had nothing left, not even control over his life, he still had control over his mind. So understand this: if he could find power there, you are not powerless here. But a lot of people stay stuck because being a victim feels comfortable. It gives you someone to blame. It gives you a reason not to try. It protects you from failure, but it also keeps you small. And I know this might sound harsh, but you need to hear it. At some point, you have to stop explaining your pain and start changing your life. And listen carefully. It's okay that you became like this. It's not your fault. You did what you knew at that time. You were trying to survive. And I respect that. But now, you have a choice. You can either stay the same person with the same beliefs, living the same patterns, or you can decide to change. Because nothing in your life is permanent. not your identity, not your beliefs, not even the way you see yourself. You can change your story. You just have to stop telling yourself the old one. The mind has a tendency to collect evidence. If you think, I make bad decisions, your mind will go back and show you every bad decision you ever made. But here's the truth. You are ignoring all the good ones. That's not reality. That's selection. So instead of asking, why am I like this? Ask, what am I choosing to believe? Use your mind in your benefit, not as your master. Because yes, it's true, your mind can destroy you if you keep feeding it the wrong things, but it can also build you into someone unstoppable if you decide to take control. We think we need miracles to change our life, but the truth is, you don't need miracles. You need new experiences, new thoughts, new decisions, new actions. That's how you shift your reality. One bad relationship does not define your love life. One failure does not define your future, unless you decide it does. You always help others. You support them. You forgive them. You show them kindness. But what about you? Why are you so hard on yourself? Why do you talk to yourself like you're your own enemy? If you keep treating yourself poorly, how do you expect life to treat you better? Everything works on the energy you are sending out. Stop making jokes about yourself. Stop calling yourself useless. Stop saying, I'm not enough. Even as a joke, your mind is listening. Be gentle with yourself, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be you who stays. Your fears, they're not there to stop you. They are showing you what you actually want. If you fear failure, it means you want success. If you fear rejection, it means you want connection. So stop running from fear. Use it. And understand this clearly. You can lie with your words, but you cannot lie with your feelings. If inside you feel anxious and outside you say, I'm confident, your mind knows the truth. That's why real change is not just saying things, it's becoming them. Start small. Choose better thoughts. Choose better actions. Choose yourself every single day. There's a simple truth I want you to remember. What you repeatedly tell yourself eventually becomes your reality. So if you keep saying, I can't do this, you won't. But if you start saying, I'll figure it out, even if you don't believe it at first, your mind will slowly start accepting it. At first, it will feel like a lie. But if you stay consistent, one day it will become your truth. Being optimistic can literally save your life. Not fake positivity, real belief that things can change. Because they can. There is a 100% possibility that your future can be different at any moment, but you have to decide. Are you going to live your whole life inside the same box created by your past? Or are you finally going to become the person you dream about in your head? Because the truth is, you were never powerless. You just believed that you were. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more real content like this.